Hello, welcome to ASHP TV Conversations in the Studio. I'm Shana Martin. Today I'm joined by ASHP President-Elect Kelly Smith. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning, Shana. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you for joining us today. Wanted to sit down and talk to you a little bit today about your experiences with ASHP and with some background information on you for our membership. First of all, why are you proud to be a member of ASHP?
You know, this is something that I think about periodically, just having the luxury of seeing how our organization compares to others in the pharmacy profession. And what I see is we are just so very well recognized internally and externally for our leadership. And that's leadership for any kind of issue that affects pharmacy, whether it be advocacy, shaping regulatory affairs, really focusing on the drug supply chain, but also looking at the educational needs and accrediting important training programs for our members. So I'm glad that we really provide the full experience for our members, and you can't beat any place like this large clinical meeting to really see it all come together.
Absolutely. Well, as a member, you've experienced a good bit of everything ASHP has to offer over the years. How have you participated in ASHP initiatives throughout your career?
You know, it's really kind of interesting for me. I got involved with ASHP as a PharmD student at the University of Georgia. Why? Because my faculty members said, if you aspire to have a career in clinical practice, this is going to be your organization. So I attended my first mid-year clinical meeting. That was my first pharmacy meeting ever. It happened to be in Orlando quite a few years ago, and was fortunate to find the residency program for me next, and that was at the UF Health in Jacksonville, Florida, so right here in the state. Next year I come back to ASHP mid-year clinical meeting, and I find my first job through the Personnel Placement Service. That happened to be a new clinical position at the University of Kentucky Hospital in drug information. Love the connections that ASHP really set me on my path for. Therefore, I turned my my residency research project into a poster presentation that I presented at a subsequent mid-year clinical meeting. Had a chance then to get involved in residency training locally, and really soon started to create this passion for residency in my heart and working with our trainees. So I soon became a residency program director. The connection to ASHP is that, and I called upon ASHP to say, help, I'm a new residency program director, what do I do? Great resources for me there, and shortly thereafter had the chance to meet several of those folks who came to our site to conduct a residency accreditation visit. Found out that this was truly the home for me now with my changing passion in pharmacy about career and workforce development. So then I had the opportunity to share some of our experiences at a National Residency Preceptors Conference. So here again, a great platform for me to work with my peers. So those were some early points that really have led to multiple opportunities now throughout my ASHP journey.
Well then, how did you get involved? Obviously you're President-Elect now. How did you continue on that involvement?
Bridging the gap from being that program director and in my local level, I'll admit to you, it's not something I always aspired to do. I didn't know if that was going to be a path for me, because did I have the right credentials? Did I have the right kind of knowledge and network? And I've realized there's no right or single way to do it. What's important is that you find opportunities to get involved, and then others start to learn about you and will advocate actually for you without perhaps your knowledge. So one day then I got a call from Charlie Myers at ASHP, and Charlie said, you have been recommended to serve on the Commission on Credentialing. I first thought, Charlie, do you have the right person? I don't know about that, but learn more about if I could serve on a group that really helps shape the standards for residency training, how much that aligned with my personal interests and passions. And so that was a great experience to serve on that group. As I did more of that, then I became involved with a section of clinical specialists and scientists, and eventually then was elected to serve as the chair of that group. That was my first experience in an elected capacity, something being selected for my peers to do that I felt was just an awesome honor. So doing that and then getting involved in some policy groups, had the chance eventually to attend the Pharmacy Practice Model Initiative Summit. Oh my gosh, just a great opportunity to sit back and think about we're really broadcasting and really forecasting the future of pharmacy. So those things begat one another, and then slowly then ASHP became my pharmacy family.
Very good. Well, you talked about the future of pharmacy. You know, this year ASHP is celebrating our 75th anniversary with Celebrating the Past, Creating the Future. What do you see in the future?
The future of pharmacy is one that students that ask me as a faculty member all the time. And when we talk a bit about tracing our history and seeing what we've done, and ASHP has done a great job historically to really be ahead and to set where we may go. So I'm excited about several things we're doing in the practice model arena. And that's a term that's thrown around a lot, but really thinking about how pharmacists practice with not only what we do, but who's involved in that process. So our greater engagement with pharmacy technicians and our roles there, I'm very excited about. We are going to begin now a forum for technicians, so a membership home for them. And as President-Elect, I'm excited because I can actually appoint those new leaders who are going to set the course for how we support our technicians, because they're clearly important to us. Another initiative that I think many of us are very proud about, and it also resonates with my role as a faculty member, is our work in clinician well-being and resilience. I can tell you that our students are high achievers, but they're also entering a time when there's a lot of stress and high expectations. And we see them sometimes struggling with this, and we know then what might be ahead for them if they don't learn good coping skills on the front end. So the work we can do with the National Academies of Medicine and this national collaborative and being the sole pharmacy organization gets me really excited, because we can now come back and connect that to our pharmacy academia colleagues as well.
Very good. Well, I look forward to seeing where this path goes. Thank you for joining me this morning.
Thank you.
This has been ASHP TV Conversations in the Studio. Join us at ashptv.com for more from the 2017 mid-year meeting.